Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. This woman became so aggressive and enraged by the guy recording this video honking at her at a red light, from what she says, that she decided to get out of her car, stop traffic, come over and confront him. I do not think that she was expecting the interaction to go the way that it did.
You're straight Karen.
You are so full of
Straight Karen.
I'm gonna get my thing out and
RF1,
you.
I'm straight Karen.
Hey! Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Do not tell me. Tell me why you did that. Tell me
Not just
why
stay in
you
the car.
did.
I'm
Why did you
Karen.
beep at
I'm
me?
scared. A thug. Look at our license plate.
Illegal.
A thug.
It's illegal
A
to turn on.
thug.
I'm gonna tell the police
She's a
your license
thug.
plate
She's
that
a
you got
thug.
for red light.
She's a thug.
Who went through
A
red light?
thug. She's a Karen.
I got your
Assault.
license plate.
Assault. Assault.
Beep at somebody on red light.
Assault. Oh my God.
with
I'm scared. Assault.
I'm reporting you for going through
Somebody
red
record
light.
a Karen. Look at this, bro. Assault. Oh my God.
She's crazy as
Growing up, I absolutely loved watching videos. See, my Freakout obsession goes back to when I was very young, and this wasn't even a concept yet. But I used to love watching like the skaters versus grouchy old people that hate skateboarders. Like just the battle between them was something that gave me life. I loved it.
Stop it.
Yo.
What you gonna do about it?
I got the cops on the way, dude.
I'm pushing keys. You think I give a
We're leaving.
You. Every one of you.
We're leaving. We didn't mean to cause you
Oh
any
my
harm.
God. You
We
set
didn't-
all
we
this
didn't mean
shit
to-
up.
we didn't
You
mean
know
to-
this is
We didn't
trespassing.
mean to cause you any harm. We're out of here.
We're out, man. Chill. That's not very Mormon of you. Why are you hating? You loser.
Yeah, don't be mean. Don't be mean.
Whose phone is this one? It's mine. It's you?
The lady in the red here with the pretty, I don't know, is that a Karen haircut? Can we call that a Karen haircut? Seems a little on the short side for that. But she's confronted by another customer because she is in an argument with the pharmacy and she is cussing loudly in front of children. So she's confronted by this woman who, ironically, if you pay attention, also cusses herself in front of the children.
So like you're cursing and I have my grandchildren here. I appreciate
I don't give a.
You should
You don't even know. I don't give a.
You know what? This is
You're call the cops. I don't give a.
Don't call the cops.
treat this like like that.
Do you know what's going on?
I don't
Do you
care.
know what's going on?
And my
Well, I don't give a. You know what's going on? Mind your own business.
I'm sorry if I just
Mind your own business.
I made it my business.
Oh my God! No, it's not your business. You don't even know. Do you know what's going on?
No,
Do you know what's
stop
going on?
cursing
Do you know what's
and
going on?
please
Do you
quiet.
know what's going on? You don't know what's going on. Mind your own.
Look how you've read your faces.
Another episode of almost borderline comical bigotry, just so ridiculous that I thought it was fake when I watched it. But actually, there's a follow-up video that the girl does right after this. She explains everything that happened. This is completely real, and obviously, we are not endorsing a single word this woman says. She is acting heinously.
What is wrong with you? That is not okay.
No, is lesbianism okay?
It is. Yeah.
No, it isn't.
Why isn't it?
Because you touch children.
I do not touch children.
Yes, because you're all evil.
Oh. You're evil. God doesn't want you to talk that way to people. Do you go to church? Oh, I'll record you all day.
Do you go?
Oh, sweetheart.
You know who I work for? You know who I work for? Do you know who I am?
No, nobody knows who you are. Okay. Okay, great.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
You should be ashamed of yourself talking to people this way.
No, sweetheart.
Yes, sweetheart.
I'm actually very proud. Are you the manager? Yes, I'm the manager. Oh, okay. I'm gonna need your name. I'm gonna need your name.
My business card is right there, but
Where is it? No, let me have it.
We're so sorry. No, that's not you.
So after this video went kind of viral on TikTok. Obviously, a lot of people wanted to know what the backstory was with this lime green menace to society. So she got a ton of questions about what the backstory was and what had happened. She decided to make a follow-up video explaining everything in pretty solid detail. So let's see what she has to say.
So here is a part 2 to the crazy Starbucks lady video. I just want to preface this by saying that my partner and I very, very rarely participate in PDA in public. We were not holding hands. We were not all over each other. We were just standing next to each other. We know better. We, especially in a place that's not always accepting of the queer community, we were being safe. It's just a choice that we've made. So anything that she said to us was based on an assumption. Yes, it was correct, but no, it was not based off of a behavior that we were displaying. So we were getting ready to get on a cruise ship, and we decided to stop at Starbucks on the way. We walked in and everybody was looking in this woman's direction, which in a Starbucks, it's kind of weird because usually people are minding their own business, maybe getting some work done. So when we approached the counter, we heard the woman making very racist comments using racial slurs. She was saying anybody that was a person of color was a product of the devil, and that we were all sitting in the presence of the devil and not doing anything about it. And then she approached an Asian customer in the store and said that the Asian community brought COVID over here to kill all of our people, and that they were evil and creations of the devil. And so that's when my partner stepped in and said something, and that's when I started recording. So she was not provoked by anybody, and when she was recording, when I started recording, that's what you saw. And then after that, not much came of it. The police were called. The manager was quick to remove her. The video is only a minute long, so trust me, things happened quickly. The Starbucks employees were absolutely incredible to us and did a very good job handling the situation.
This elderly woman was captured on camera acting belligerently by the employee at this store who was working the cash register when this woman came in to return some used clothes. Obviously, you can't return used clothes, so she just tries to take off with the items instead. Doesn't go as she planned it, I don't think.
Karen trying to take items because she can't exchange used clothes.
Leaving my store. Goodbye. I am not. Leave my store, ma'am. I'm telling you, I'm not the one you want to do this with. You're back in the seat. Now give it to me. Leave my store. Come on. Leave my store. Stop trying to steal my stuff. Leave my store. You're too old for this. Just leave my store. You are way too old for this. You're way too old for this. Leave my store. This is great. So you're not going to leave unless you call security? Okay. I mean, okay. Fine. Call security. I'll tell them what you're doing. Leave my store. Leave my store.
Wait for it. She hits her.
My items. Leave my store. You're too old for this. Leave my store. I'll get the receipt. Leave. What are you doing? What are you doing? Leave my store. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't put your hands on her. Leave my store. Don't put your hands on her. Leave my store. Where's the security? Yeah. You gotta go. Leave my store right now.
And then she tries to take them again.
Leave my store. Do not come back here. Go. Don't put your hands on her. Go. Do not come back here. Put your hands on her. What the hell?
This is a small part of a much larger conflict between this guy, the parent of some children who attend this school, and the principal, who has decided that nobody who lines up too early to get their kids is allowed to be there, and they're going to be trespassed. She calls the police on this guy. There's court orders. There's a whole crazy backstory to this. And I will be doing a reckoning video on this as well because I think it is fascinating. But let's take a look at the initial confrontation where the principal came up and tried to scold him for lining up too early. You can see there that there are tons of other cars doing it as well.
Car line expectations, you're in line too early. 12:20 for early release days, 2:30 for regular days.
Yeah.
Communicated it several times.
One time, but I'm coming to get my kids. I mean,
I understand that, but we're blocking traffic right now.
I expect you to tell every one of these cars.
I will tell every single one.
I'm gonna pull back around and park over here and watch, and make sure you tell every one of them.
we set the expectations for safety, and I need you to follow them. That's all.
I'm following them.
If we can't get adults to follow directions, how are we going to get kids to follow directions?
To pick my. What if I wait till about 4 o'clock to come get them? How would you be complaining about that too? At least I'm here early enough to get them. I'm not gonna stop doing it.
You're gonna stop doing it, or then the police will be called.
Please call them. It won't be the first time.
If you don't want to follow our expectations,
I'm following them. So you go. Everybody lines up. We'll be lined up here tomorrow.
Yeah. Who are your children?
My children are the Hannahs.
The Hannahs?
Yes.
Okay. I'll go ahead and make sure that I communicate the expectations to you guys so that we have that paper trail, and so that when I have to call the police and have them write you a ticket for blocking traffic.
I'm not blocking any traffic. I'm not blocking any traffic.
Car line expectations.
I'm not blocking any traffic.
Get in line until 12:20.
They were blocking traffic.
Just because you got here
So you want me to wait at the Ingalls parking lot? That's not safe.
I want you not to come to campus.
So how? I live 15 minutes from here. How do I know I'm going to be here right on your time?
Please follow expectations like
I'll be here tomorrow at the same time.
If you're here at the same time tomorrow, I'll call the police. So please.
Go ahead and call them.
Come at the same time.
Now, call me a prude, but I actually really appreciate that this woman went out of her way to call this guy out for just throwing his trash on the ground for somebody else to deal with. It's extremely irresponsible. I really hate when people do that. Call me petty. Don't litter.
Hi. Why are you littering?
Because I feel like it. Take a picture. Man, you know what happens? If dumbasses like you would mind your own business, it'd be a better world. How's that for an answer?
There's a trash can right here.
I don't give a damn. There's a trash can sitting right there. I threw it out the window.
Why would
now go yourself?
Why would you do that though? You live in Alaska. It's the last great unspoiled place in America.
Yeah, I know all about it. I was born here.
Okay. You'd think you'd want to take better care of it.
Bye, lady. We're eating dinner. You're making me sick.
Well, this couple is just trying to get their order from the drive-thru window when this guy, a furious previous customer, comes up to the window and causes absolute mayhem while they record. I don't think they have anything to do with this. They just happen to be in the right place at the right time.
Give me my card, bitch. Jeremy Johnson, bitch. I ain't the one, bitch. Bring your punk ass out here. You think I'm worried about you? You don't know who the I am. Give me my card, dude. You and your bullshit talk. Give me my card, punk. No, I'm not. I drove back now, bitch. I ain't coming back again. Get someone else, dude. Then give me my card. You the GM, you ain't gonna give me my card? I don't know if it's you or not, so you didn't give me a name. I gave you a name, you lying. You didn't ask me for an ID, bitch. Since I'm all of that, you're not getting shit. Give me my card. Now, who's I want my bank card now. Roll the window down. I want to hear it.
This lady causes absolute havoc in a grocery store, lashing out physically and verbally at the staff after her EBT card fails to pay the entirety of her balance for her groceries. That's apparently everyone else's fault. She didn't hurt anyone, nobody got injured during this, but she does physically lash out at them, which is obviously completely inappropriate. We'll hear from the woman who recorded this video right after this.
Back behind me. Get behind me.
I'm paying for some stuff with crash everything.
It's okay. Get back over by the register. Oh, now, yeah. Oh, putting it. That's okay. I got this. God. Okay, I got it on video. Okay.
I paid for that shit. That was like $50. You just wait and see. What comes around goes around. You're a walnut piece of now they got those bags that I paid for. Now they're gonna keep that money.
Go ahead.
You gotta film it, bitch.
Go back over there.
They took a lot of money from us.
You back?
You hit me and moved. I don't want to punch you. You hit me.
No.
They took $100 from us.
Don't let me leave.
And won't refund it.
Door, go.
You wouldn't like it if it was you.
I
got the badge.
Thank you.
And here we have the TikToker who posted this video after tons of requests. She wanted to explain her side of the story and what happened here. I think she did a very good job, very concise.
All right, I'm gonna give you the basic rundown of what happened. And I talked to the cashier. Basically, she had her mom's EBT card. There was not enough money on the card. She got upset, kept arguing there was. She put in some money to start paying for the stuff that the EBT card didn't pay for. She got to $6. She was yelling. She was cussing. They said, just forget it. You know what? You're not buying any of your groceries here. You can go. Void the order. $6 given back. Anything that was from the card will go back on the card. And that's when she was still trying to say she paid for the groceries. And then the rest happened. Yes, the police did come. No, the assistant manager did not press charges. No, I did not press charges either because I believe in karma and that will get her in its own way. And for all those concerned, my son is just fine.
So here's another absolutely crazy story that I want to cover in exquisite detail on The Reckoning in a couple of days here. This guy is recording the process of being kicked out of his home. He's renting from this family. He was friends with their daughter. Things went south between them. Now he's dealing with a very contentious eviction by her parents. Again, there's a lot of backstory, a lot of lore to this saga, which I can't wait to make a video on. But for now, this.
My roommate's parents have been terrorizing me.
Hello? You have till Monday to get out. You do not have a lease because we are not able to assign you a lease because we are the leasees. CPM are the people who own it. And I would have let you get away with it if you hadn't heard. No, you don't do that. It's my house.
I live here.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Get out.
So you will either be out by Monday or we'll have to call law enforcement and then come help you.
Get out.
Mm-hmm.
Get out.
So
I live here, Tammy.
If there is any damage, which I took pictures yesterday, to this house while you're getting out, I will have evidence of that. So you were asked to leave. You chose not to. Roommate agreements are not legally binding in the state of Oregon. Feel free to use the money you didn't pay Madison to get an attorney. But Monday, if you're not gone, Torin, we will be here with law enforcement.
Get out, Tammy.
Locks will be changed.
Tammy, get out.
And we will move on.
As a landlord, you have to give me 24 hours notice if you're going to show up. Oh, you're not. So then what are you doing here, Tammy?
I am the leasee.
Okay, get out.
I own the home.
Tammy, get out.
You do not have a lease.
Get out. You don't live here. Get out.
My name is on the lease. Would you like me to bring law enforcement today? Because I can do that. I'm trying to be nice to Madison because she wanted to help you. To
get
give you
out.
Till Monday to get out. Okay? Trying to be nice. I've tried to be nice over and over, Torn. Okay? That wasn't kind what you did today. Watch out. The cat's gonna get out. Not kind. Also, cat not registered. But, okay? Monday, bud. Send in your mom's a letter today. You can read the information that's signed on CPM. Teresa has been notified. And if you are not gone or there is any damage, by Monday, bud, the cops are coming with us, okay? I've tried to be nice over this stuff, but you've been unkind. So by Monday. Now, my daughter also lives here, and she'll be coming back by to get some things. Do not try to keep her from the home. Or
I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
Okay? All right.
And if you thought that was bad, 4 days later, another woman representing the landlords shows up to the house to read him the riot act yet again. An equally contentious argument.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello yourself. And I have the key to the lock. This is not your house. You cannot have a lock on the gate. It's not your house, Maddie.
Just trying to break shit, huh?
Yeah, because I need to get in the house.
You could have just texted me and I would have undid it.
Well, you shouldn't put a lock on the door. This is your written eviction notice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else do you need, Maddie? Also, there's a old lady next door, and she's not getting Wi-Fi, so you need to turn the modem on.
It's on.
Okay, I need to see it.
Okay.
Show me. You don't pay for it, and therefore
it is right there.
You are not to touch it.
It is right there.
Oh, I see it. If we find out that it's off, because we'll know, you'll be paying for that too.
Okay.
Give me the key to the lock. Give me the key to the lock, or unlock it and take it off yourself.
I will unlock it.
Right now.
Okay.
It's not your property. You're not to install locks or anything else.
Again, you could have just texted me.
Hey, you know what? You locked us out, so...
I did this because I don't feel safe with y'all.
Oh, really?
Because Tammy came here...
I don't feel safe with you.
What have I done to make you feel unsafe, Diane?
Shut up.
What have I done?
Go to your room.
Genuinely, what have I done to make you feel unsafe?
We're not gonna...
Have I threatened you? What did I do?
We're not going to play this game.
What did I do?
Go.
No. No, I live here.
No,
you can't just demand that I go.
You're being evicted.
You don't have the authority to evict me because you don't own this property. CPM owns the property.
No.
CPM owns the land. CPM owns the land that this house is on. Only CPM can evict me.
Maddie pays the rent.
Go f yourself, Diane.
Oh, okay.
Get out.
You too. No, you can't.
I live here.
This is Maddie's
I live
house.
here.
You don't own the house. Maddie owns the house.
You don't own the house either.
That's true.
So get out.
Shut the up. I'm not.
You shut the up. Get out, Diane.
Maddie, come
Get out.
Come get what you need, Maddie.
She can get whatever she wants. You get out.
I'm staying right here.
What did I do to you? What did I do to any of you to make you hate me so much?
I'm not having any conversation with you. I don't hate you. We just want you to move out.
Why?
You're done.
Why do you want me to? What did I do?
Because
and I am moving out. I'm in the process of that. But why?
Because you make a big mess of the whole place.
What did I have done? Nothing but help Maddie this entire time. I have cleaned up after her.
I'm sure you have.
This entire time. I've been like the only one to do the dishes ever, to clean anything in the house. What have I done to the house? What have I done to the house, Diane?
Put up carpet on the wall. Put up.
I asked Maddie if I could do that, and she said that was fine.
Okay, well, that's all water under the bridge. You're leaving, so that's all that matters.
Well, you're complaining about that I did when I asked for permission to do it.
Just go away. I'm done
No,
talking to you.
I'm not going to go away. You're not going to tell me what to do in the place that I live, Diane.
Madison. I guess she's talking to Dolores. Maddie's gonna need to come back in and get what she needs.
She can do that.
So I actually really love this next guy, but he decides he has a message for all of his neighbors, and he is not afraid to shout it from the proverbial rooftops. As you can see, it's just a small stepladder, but I think he got the point across.
Attention all my neighbours! This is number 13 Otterbourne. If you're not the nosy neighbour that likes to send emails to the council about making noise, please ignore the last message. If you are the nosy neighbour that likes to send anonymous emails to the council, get your facts right. I've never played loud music in my life. Better still, go f yourself and f your grandmother. And bollocks to you. To the rest of my neighbours, if you'd like to have a party on the green on Saturday, I'll pay for it. chaos amongst us.
If your sense of humor is anything like mine, you're going to love the end of this video and how upset she gets at the person recording this for calling her out for saying something silly.
You know when you get something you want to try it out to see if it works? How much speed it goes and it saves, you know? That's what I was doing.
Yeah, so if you want
But
to do
you know
that,
what, sir? No, I want your name and I want your here. I want to know your name here because you know what? I spend a lot of money at this Target and I got online pickups and everything. Let me tell you something, dude. You don't believe me? I'm gonna show you this. Yeah. Can I have your name again? I want to know what little company you work for, please.
If there are any legal experts who are watching this, could you leave a comment below telling us your opinion of whether or not this constitutes entrapment?
Right.
Yeah, I do.
No, right. I need you to remove yourself from the vehicle.
Call the police. I'm ready to talk to them.
You're not allowing...
Because you will then prove to them that you're supposed to be
to
here.
them, not
Yes.
to you. Not to you. So move.
Call them.
Why would I call the police on myself? You need to move.
No, I don't.
You're causing an unsafe situation and you're entrapping me from leaving. I cannot leave because
You
of
cannot prove to me that you belong here.
Okay, so obviously employees no longer giving a hoot what the customer thinks when the customer is being rude has become a major theme on this channel the last year or so. But the airline employees always take the cake. They do not give a
I'm coming here crying because my uncle died, and you guys are mocking me.
We're not. You're trying to be funny, ma'am, and give us just a moment.
There's nothing funny about this.
She's recording us, by the way, too. She thought she put on her phone.
I already explained to you that you had missed your flight. Can you stop
And she's
recording my
stop
agencies?
recording.
Is it against the law?
Can you stop recording my
But is it against the law?
But I already told
Is
you
it
that you
against
missed
the
your
law?
flight.
The woman recording this video only manages to catch the very end of what was a much larger confrontation between these two. Apparently she called this woman a Karen. She came out and tried to get her out of the car and fight her. She'll give us the full backstory after this is over.
I'm literally 16. I'm 16. I'm 16. Do you want to go to jail? Do you want to go to jail? I am 16 years old. 16 years old. 16, right there. Embarrassing. Embarrassing.
And this is what the girl recording this video had to say on her TikTok page about the incident shortly after.
I'm gonna do story time because I know for a fact I wasn't the one in the wrong, so I'm just gonna clear this up real fast. Me and my best friend were at a Mexican restaurant we eat at all the time, and it was lunch rush, and we were checking out, and there was like, I'd say at least like 6 people trying to check out. And so we're finally like the second one in line. There's 2 girls in front of us. They're in their 50s. They're paying stuff, and like one of the girls' cards aren't working. The worker swipes the card like at least 10 times. After a couple times, her body language gets a little bit aggravated or agitated. That's the only thing about her that gets agitated. She doesn't say anything. She doesn't do anything else, which is also understandable. I know she was stressed out. So we check out, and they're standing off to the side, and they're talking crap the whole time, saying that they're never gonna come here, never again, blah, 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 blah. We pay, the workers like, have a nice day to us, and we're like, you too, we're being nice to her because we know she's stressed out, and those people are giving her shit, so we're not gonna give her shit. So the girl in the video goes to the worker and says, so you can be nice to them, but you can't be nice to us. I will say maybe I should have held my tongue a little bit, but also for her to be rude to that worker and she's just doing her job is ridiculous. And I stood up for that worker, and I was like, well, maybe if you weren't such a Karen, they'd be nice to you. And I said that as I was walking out of the door. I was gonna go on with my day. I was gonna leave it at that. And she chases me out to the car, and I'm like, you can't touch me, like I'm a minor. And I didn't even want anything like that. I was literally just standing up for that worker. But you know, it's fine, it's fine. She literally punched my window on my side of the car. Like, she deliberately tried fighting me, said it multiple times to get my ass out of the car so she could beat my ass. And I told her every time, I am a minor. I went back up to the Mexican restaurant later on, and they told me that they were drunk and they had at least like 3 margaritas on their table, and the whole time that they were rude from the second they got in there. So you guys can say whatever, you guys can talk the talk, do whatever you want. You guys were not there, and also, yes, I'm a minor, but still, me being a minor, I'm not gonna let her treat that worker like that. That worker did not deserve that. At one point, I tried getting out of the car, and my best friend had left the car already, which was honestly probably for the best. That literally just would have made things 10 times worse and bigger than they already needed to be. Like, this didn't even have to be this big already. Anyways, that's what the fuck happened. Keep on making excuses for crazy Karen. Everyone taking her side and standing up for her are the ones that would be doing the same exact thing. So honestly, y'all have fun.
This next video is more extreme uncomfortable cringe than it is freak out, but I think extreme cringe does fall under my purview and my jurisdiction. So loose fit, but this woman is recording another lady who gets uncomfortably close to her in the store and is just being insanely passive-aggressive and up in her business the entire time. You gotta wonder why this lady did this.
She asked me to move so she could view the items I was looking at. As I was shopping, she began to reach past me to view items I was looking at. I told her I would be a minute, so she probably should go around, and she stood there watching me and tapping on her basket and taking deep breaths. Every time I would move down, she would move right next to me. I'm not sure why was it so hard to go shop in another area until I was done. Eventually, she goes around to try to get in front of me, but my basket was blocking the aisle. You can hear her run her basket into mine twice and say I need to get around. Listen.
The officer in this next video records an absolutely mind-blowing exchange on his body cam. He follows this guy home to his driveway and confronts him because he was apparently swerving all over the place, acting like a very belligerent driver, perhaps under the influence. So he decides to confront him when he gets back and say, you know, I need you to perform these tests for me. Turns out that this guy is a police chief. And lo and behold, he tries to leverage his position as a police chief to try to get this guy to turn his body camera off so that he can convince him to let this all slide. Knowing full well in the back of his head, you can see the panic. He knows just how screwed he is.
Have a seat. I will. I'm not.
You been drinking tonight?
I just got a ride.
You been drinking tonight, sir?
I'm a captain on the police department.
What police department?
Oklahoma City.
What division?
Investigations.
What are you doing pulling in here?
My mom and I stay here.
You been drinking? How much we had to drink tonight, sir?
Please.
Huh? I'm not turning my camera off.
Okay.
Go ahead and step out of the vehicle. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, we're not gonna get a return on it. How much we drink tonight, sir?
I was at a poker game.
Uh-huh. Because you were swerving all over me when you turn on here, you didn't use your signal.
I'm sorry.
How much did you drink at your poker game?
Not much.
Not much? How much is not much?
I don't know.
Beer? Liquor?
Yeah.
How
Beer.
many beers?
3 or 4.
3 or 4? How long ago was that?
It's been going on a while.
How long ago did you drink your last beer, sir?
What time is it now?
It's 0140.
Midnight.
You think you should drive it?
No, but I came from 4 blocks.
Your mom lives here.
I live here.
You live here?
Yes.
Forward to the rear of your vehicle.
Okay.
You got any weapons or anything on you?
I do not, sir.
Just turn around and go and pat you down real quick.
Go ahead. Do what you need to do. I promise you I'm not a problem.
Okay.
Can I shut my door?
I'll shut it for you. Just hang out there at the rear of your Chevy. What investigations are you with?
Homicide and assault.
Yeah, over here.
Yes, sir.
You know Lieutenant Britton?
Then there shouldn't be any discussion as to whether it should be available to...
He's a good man. I like him.
He is. He works for Jermaine.
Jermaine Johnson?
Yes.
Jermaine's a good man, too.
He is.
Hang out right there, sir.
Got you, brother.
Stand with your feet together, hands down by your side for me. When I tell you to begin, okay, I'm just going to demonstrate for you first. I want you to pick a foot of your choosing. It doesn't matter if it's your left or your right foot.
I'm familiar.
And I want you to lift it approximately 6 inches off the ground. And while you look at your toe, I want you to count by 1,000s, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, so on and so forth until I tell you to stop. At any point in time you lose your balance or your foot touches the ground, just go ahead and pick your foot back up and continue to count, okay? Do you understand these instructions I've explained to you, Mr. French? You may begin.
1,000.
Keep
Sir,
going.
can you turn that off?
I cannot, sir.
Please.
I know you're aware of our body cam policy. You know I cannot turn off this body camera.
I do, but I'd like to talk to you.
I can't do that, sir.
Please. Please. I'd like to talk to you.
Well, are you going to do the test or not?
Will you please talk to me?
I'll talk to you once we're done.
You can turn it off, you can turn it on.
I can turn it off once I'm done with my investigation, sir.
Okay. I'm asking you. I'm a captain on this police department.
I understand that, sir.
I get
and I
that.
am a sergeant on this police officer, and
I
I've
am
taken an
not-
oath to uphold the law.
I
don't
am
show
not-
favoritism to anyone, regardless. I don't care if you're a gangbanger or the President of the United States.
Sir, I'm not asking you for that.
If I was to treat you differently than I was to treat like some Southside loco or some pedo, how's that look on me?
Okay, I'm not asking you for that.
Because I wouldn't do that for any of them.
Sergeant Skinner, please.
Are you going to do the test or not, sir?
I will. I will do whatever you ask.
Okay, once we complete the test, I'll turn off my body camera once I'm done with my investigation.
Okay.
You want to try that again?
I will.
All right, you may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4. So please, I'm asking you.
I can't do that.
Okay.
So we're not going to do the test?
We will.
Okay, because we keep stopping. Okay, let's try another test.
Who is this?
One of my partners.
Who is it?
Not sure. Can't tell with the lights on. No, it's Officer Kitch. You're familiar with the walk and turn?
I am.
Okay. While I demonstrate the walk and turn for you, I want you to stand with your left foot in front of your right foot, okay? Left foot in front of your right foot, heel to toe, hands down by your side. Can you do that for me, sir?
You want left foot in front of the right?
Yes, sir. Hands down by your side.
They go through some more tests, but eventually the police officer, He's seen enough. He's convinced. I mean, he knew right off the bat, right, that this guy was tanked and obviously not supposed to be driving. But he, you know, had to do his due diligence. Can I just say, I am genuinely so proud of this police officer for, you know, not towing the thin blue line on this and actually holding this guy, police chief or not, to account for him clearly violating the law.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, go ahead and turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back.
Are you gonna arrest me, sir?
Yes, I am.
Can I talk to you?
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back, sir.
Can we turn the camera off now?
Yeah, we'll turn the camera off now.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you next time.